Hey guys, what's happening? Willie here at The Great Outdoors. First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving. That's right, I'm putting a video out on Thanksgiving Day. Why am I doing that? Well, it's a public service announcement. Okay, and you're the public and I'm serving right now. And what I am serving up is sales. Sometimes there are sales out there that are worthy. Now, maybe every sale that you've ever bought on any given day or whatever, it was worthy and it was worth the time and trouble and whatever. But there are some out there that you really don't have to get out there and stand in line, get in line at 3 a.m. just to find out that they only had 6 of the item that you wanted and you're like 80th in line and you stood all that time to get inside for them to tell you, oh, we sold out at that at 4 a.m. It happens. We know it happens. It happens to everybody at one point or another. But there are sales out there to be had that you don't have to go crazy and stand in line for. Some of them start early, not necessarily the Black Friday thing, but it depends on what you're looking for. Now, we're going to talk about a place real quick that I don't normally like to talk about because it's Bass Pro Shops. There are things that I buy at Bass Pro Shops, okay? Just a few things. And the reason for it being just a few things is that the Bass Pro Shops that's in my area just so happens to be the smallest Bass Pro Shops in existence. Why is that, you may ask? Well, I asked the same thing. What I found out was years ago when that building was purchased or being built that they're in right now, it was being built for a different business, and that business went out of business before they could get the business in the business that it was being built for. Anyway, the building stood there being partially built, and they kind of stopped doing it. Well, then enter Bass Pro Shops. They came over and decided they were going to buy that building and go into it. It was not a large building in the first place. So, therefore, we ended up with the smallest Bass Pro Shops that I believe is in the United States. That's what I've been told by 3 different other Bass Pro Shops from other states. So, we don't get everything that everybody else gets. It's just typical, really, if you want to know the truth. Anyway, what I'm getting at is there are things that come in this sale catalog, if you get them this time of year, this thin guy here, that are worthy of going and buying. And they're not necessarily like this. These sales start, when did they start? November 25th and go through December 1st. Some of them are good sales. We're going to talk about one of them right now. This is something that people that watch me know that most of what I deal with is ultralight, whether it be vintage or new. And you don't see me use new very often. I know, I understand. But there is a certain sale that goes on almost every year with Bass Pro Shops that's worthy of actually getting out there because it's a good product. That product is a Fluger. That's right. Not to be confused with a fluke, but a Fluger. This reel is the President XT. Now, there may be some of you that are diehard Daiwa fans, or maybe you do like, Fluger or whatever the case. I have found these to be very good little reels, extremely well. Now, the XT is the more expensive version. It's not that version that you can just walk into Walmart and get. You get the President in Walmart, places like that. But this one is normally $100. They're always $99.99, unless it's Christmas time or Thanksgiving time or whatever this time may be, because we've started doing the holidays so far ahead of time that I'm not sure. It could be July. I'm not positive right now, because I think they start putting the Halloween stuff out in August. Fluger President XT, very nice reel, 9 bearing reel, 9+1. I'm going to take it out and show you, but I'm going to read some things here real quick. This is the 25 size, they call it, which to me, it's more of 1,000, 500 or 1,000 size, but they call it a 25. I'm not sure why. The 2,500 size in like Daiwa or something is a little bit larger. But anyway, max drag 8 pounds, weight 6.6 ounces, inches per turn 22.4, gear ratio 5:2:1 because it is the smaller one. You can get the faster gear ratio when you move up, I think, to the 30, if I'm not mistaken. Braid capacity, 4 pounds, you can put 200 yards. It says jump down to 8 pound, you can go 110 yards. 140 is 6, just in case you want to know. Mono capacity, 220 yards of 2 pound, 110 of 4, 90 of 6. That is where I am at. I go 2, 4, 6. That's just where I'm at when it comes to the type of fishing that I do. That's why these little reels are so great to me. What we're going to do here is unbox this little thing. And I'm going to tell you a couple more things. Yeah, 10 bearing system, aluminum main shaft, braid ready spool, sealed drag, carbon handle. Carbon handle, that's one of the things that makes it the XT. And a rubberized cork knob. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna get you guys down here. We'll tear into this real quick and we'll talk about some more sales here real quick. Here we have, this is nice that someone still does this and it's not an online thing. There's just something about being the first person to do this, to just take this out of here. Got some really nice colors going on here. There we go. Here's that one thing you have to be very careful with. I talked to Matt at Matt's Reel Repair, and the one thing that he mentioned was that cap having a tendency to disappear. And that cap is just for taking off if you want to put the crank lever on that side, because this particular crank, you just spin on like so, and it's already set up the way I want it. Seems to be longer crank arm there. Red and silver, red and gray, I guess if that's what you want to call it, with the cork rubberized cork knob thing, which is pretty good size. Usually they can be small, extremely small. Smooth reel. Not going to tell you it's the smoothest I've ever felt, but that's very smooth, and maybe it'll break in and even get better. Now, this is normally a $100 reel. Okay, this is $99.99 is usually where this reel falls, and they put this reel on sale for $59. That's a good deal. You know, and I say it's a good deal, but let's come back up here where you can see me, and I know you'd rather see the reel, but anyway, right there. It is normally $99.99. It says compare $99.99. They have it on sale for $59.99. That is a good deal. Okay, that's a fairly good deal for a good reel. I have a few of these that were limited editions that Bass Pro Shops put on sale, and I use them quite a bit. And a lot of times you don't see me use them because I use them when I'm fishing a lot of times by myself, and I want to take something into the woods or into somewhere where if it gets broken or I'll lose it, well, I'm not happy about it, but I can replace it, if you understand what I'm saying. This, I can replace this. I can buy this again. A lot of my older reels, a lot of the old stuff, if I go into the woods or I go into places where there's a good possibility I'm going to lose it or break it or something, I don't take them because they are the hard ones to find. But this is the kind of stuff that works incredibly well. Never have a problem. The only problem I ever had was I lost that little cap right there one time and had to buy a new one. And that's it. And don't even know how I did that. The best I can figure is it just vibrated off and fell off somewhere. But because the crank arm unscrews out, it didn't really matter that I lost that, other than dirt and water and junk can get in there. So, but I still wanted to have it. But nice little reel. $59.99, that's a great deal. Now, Bass Pro Shops also does stuff like the trade-in, trade-up thing. Sometimes I find that to be worthy. Now, don't give away something that you use or is better than what you're getting. That's silly. I would hope that you wouldn't do that. Sometimes we just have to say these things. Kind of like when you buy hot coffee and it has to say hot coffee on it. But when you trade in and trade up, you get the $10 coupon, and sometimes when they do that trade in, trade up thing, they have other sales on there. That's how I got the Zebco Bullet and the Delta. I trade in, trade up, and I got a $100 reel, you know, for 65 bucks. Those are the kind of things you look for. Now, let's talk about other places real quick. Walmart. Walmart always has a clearance aisle. Always check that clearance aisle because you don't know what you're going to find. They have stuff that they put on that aisle that could be been there for a year. Could have been there too long. Could have been the package is messed up. Whatever. For example, this little pocket knife made by Camillus. Maybe it is. Okay, are they the greatest knives ever? Are they Benchmades or something like that? No, they're not. But I got that for $7. It's got a good blade, stays sharp, seems like it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. I'll show you another one. Gerber. All right. This is a Gerber knife. Okay, it's I'm going to open it up and show you what kind of knife it is real quick. Gerber. Comes with its own little sheath. Careful taking these things out. You always take your thumb and press right there and push. Okay, don't try to yank it because you can accidentally go back and need stitches when you're done. Look at that. Got your glass breaker on the end right there. The model of this thing, I don't even know what, Prodigy? Prodigy, okay, sold at Walmart, all right? This is normally, right at 60 bucks, okay? It's normally $60 knife, okay? Comes with the sheath, comes with the strap that goes around your like leg or hip or whatever. All right, well this was sitting in the case along with this little Camillus here. This one was 30, normally 60, and because it had been there so long, I got it for $20. Okay, 20 bucks. That's a good deal. That's a good deal for this knife. Now, am I gonna, you know, go Rambo and go hiding in the woods and stuff like that? No, but it's a good deal for this knife, and it's a very practical knife to have if you're camping. I mean, if you're going to take something and hack through a log with it, would you rather do it with the $60 version or for 20 bucks get this one? That's how I look at it. Now, I found it sitting in it was in the cabinet, the knife cabinet, but it was off to the side with the yellow tags on it. See? They even had marked it down to 30. And when I asked about it, the lady said it's been here sitting like that for a very, very long time. I want it out of my cabinet for the new year. $20. Got it for 20 bucks. You can't beat that. So look for the sales, okay? Get out and look, get out and walk around, check things out. 98.73% of the stuff that's in here you don't need, don't want, don't care. There are things that if you see it, you go, ooh, I might need that. So just don't throw it away immediately, look through it. Anyway, the only thing I'm telling you is check out the sales. Keep your eyes open. There are deals out there to be had that really don't involve you having to get in line at 3 a.m. or sit in the rain or get inside and realize they only had 3 of what you wanted and they've been gone for hours and you've stood in line for hours and all, you know, it's that kind of thing. So just remember, the sales are out there. Don't forget to check. This has been a public announcement from your friend here, Willie, from The Great Outdoors. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you on the next one. Whatever the next one. Maybe. Man, I like that little thing.